Springs, it is absolutely empty. There's no one here, and that was the whole goal. No people. And we're gonna shake this thing down. Oh, it's nice to get this thing finally at the racetrack, huh, Carlos?
Oh yeah, we're here. Let's see what it can do.
Yeah, let's give it a rip. Oh, we're still strapped?
Just in the front here. I'm waiting for you to get in.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna leave the ignition on to preheat those O2s. Did a couple laps and burned up a set of tires, actually more than a couple laps. It just felt like a couple laps because it's so fun and went by so fast, but this thing is running really good the way it is out of the box. I feel like we got the brake bias down pretty good by choosing the right master cylinders size. I don't even know what they are anymore. I gotta actually check, it was so long ago, but while I was driving it I adjusted the brake bias and it was responding. I could get just the fronts to lock or all four to lock or vice versa, so it was super adjustable, exactly what I wanted out of the OBP pedal box. It's great, man. I'm a believer that stuff works really well, and it's super adjustable. It's my first time having a pedal box in a car that works so well. I've driven other cars that had pedal boxes, and it wasn't the greatest thing. I always preferred the OEM pedals and brake booster, but I'm converted now. If you do it right, it actually feels really good. So yeah, Carlos is just topping it off with fuel. We put some new tires on. I've recorded some of the settings in my logbook of where we were, and we're gonna do one more run or session, kind of almost status quo, not change too much. And then there's a few areas that I want to improve on this car. It's out of the box working really good though. Just always room for improvement. So we're not going to burn all these innocent Falcon tires for nothing. We're going to make sure that we test different settings with every single set of tires and go off the list and check off different settings, and we'll know what works and what doesn't work. So we tried a different caster setting, kind of like it, but I don't think it really made a big enough change. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna adjust the fuel adjustable bump stop. I'm gonna play with that a little bit, and we're gonna cut out some of the bump travel that we have in the car on purpose and see what it does. And the bump stop that's in there is like a field suspension, really progressive bump stop. So even though we make it engage sooner, it'll just be like adding a little bit of spring rate. And what's cool is that we can make that bump stop engage at any part of the travel. So it's like having an adjustable progressive spring. So you can basically make it ramp up in spring rate at whatever part of the stroke you want. So we're gonna tinker around with it a little bit and see how it does. So burning another set of tires. This thing's working good. We just made some changes to the front suspension geometry. I'm going to try it out, and yeah, overall I'm very happy. There's definitely room for improvement, but this thing's out of the box working really good, and can't wait to unleash all of its potential and try more settings and see what we get out of it. nitrous bottle. Look at all these poor Falcon 615Ks. They're all done, burnt. But they went to a good cause because we figured out some settings on the car, and I think we're leaving today with a very good setting.